Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UCF versus Baylor college basketball matchup on Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we give out, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, meant for people who make big bets, have big bankrolls, looking for one-on-one style service. We offer those type of things, but you got to text the number that you see on the screen. Not available on the website. You got to text. But let's get to this one. UCF taking on Baylor. UCF 12-7 on the season. Baylor 14-5. UCF's first year in the Big 12 Conference, and while they haven't set the world on fire, I'll tell you what, they haven't laid down either, and they've been pretty impressive. And we looked at the four teams that entered the Big 12 this season: UCF, Cincinnati, BYU, and Houston. Made the conference a lot tougher in college hoops. And even with Texas and Oklahoma leaving, I don't think the conference loses anything by adding those four teams and losing those two. In fact, I think it actually got a little bit stronger. The thing is, UCF, at 12-7, 9-3 straight up and against the number in these home spots. Baylor just 1-2 on the road, but 2-1 against the number. To be honest with you, 5-5 in their last 10. I'm disappointed in this team. I think they're disappointed in themselves, but I'm disappointed in them as well. And I know they don't care about it, but I do. But the reason why, I think this is a national championship caliber team. Call me nuts, call me any of those things, but these guys are 11 deep in talent. And I'll tell you what, if they can go on any kind of run, any kind of heater, and if that happens in March, well, look out. I'm telling you, these guys have the talent to go all the way. And they certainly have the depth. I mean, look at the NBA projected first round. Baylor is represented, as they always are. You look at their last three games: at Kansas State, at Texas, and then at home against TCU. The TCU game went to several overtimes, and they ended up losing by 3. They lost by 2 in that game against Texas. They lost by 4 at Kansas State. So even when Baylor has lost, which to me, it's like I said, this team should be a 1 or 2 loss team at this point. The losses have all been very, very close. When we look at UCF, not necessarily the same case here. 11-point loss at Cincinnati. They lost by 15 at Houston. They lost by 5 at BYU in a game that they covered the spread. And they had been covering the spread pretty well, 5 in a row, heading into that game at Cincinnati last time out. Baylor shoots the ball extremely well, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation. The UCF defense has been very, very stout and actually reasonable against the three. Their offense is really, really lacking for UCF, and that's where they're going to come into problems here. The Baylor defense is what has let them down, and I think this game, the reason why it rates out so as much closer than what you would think looking at the two rosters is because of that, and Baylor's really poor defensive rebounding, and that is where they've also gotten into big, big trouble, is on the boards. I got to say, on the offensive boards, they're really, really good. On the defensive boards, it just doesn't even make sense. But I have to say, I just think Baylor is so much more of a talented team. It's just hard for me to go against them. I love what UCF is doing, but I'm going to take Baylor here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.